Welcome back. This is Jack. I've got my coffee, and we're playing some Star Wars. Okay, so we're loading into the first mission post-Prologue, or however you say that word. I don't know which faction I'm going to be playing as. I started out as Imperial, and I was assuming whichever one you stood, you'd play the whole way through, and then you could play through as X-Wing, but that doesn't seem to be the case.
Vanguard Squadron to Temperance. Do you read us now? Had some trouble with our long-range comms.
You're the 3rd Patrol reporting comm blackouts. Head on back, Gunny. The commander will want a full report.
Lousy comms.
Chasing our tails for hours, and now we're late to meet the new boss.
Well, do you want to race home, Frisk? We might make it before his speech ends.
Keo, I ain't racing you. I learned my lesson the first 12 times.
Ash, the speech is starting.
I'm not one for speeches. So I'll just say, I'm honored to assume command of the Temperance in this fleet. Vanguard Squadron's reputation for bravery and integrity is unrivaled, which is why, effective immediately, we have been reassigned to an initiative codenamed Project Starhawk.
Starhawk. And those rumors about a secret project are true.
What do you think it is, huh? Some kind of weapon?
The key to victory.
If it helps end the war, who cares?
I care. I like to know who I'm working for.
The good guys, Frisk. Remember? The only people in the galaxy who don't have a death mark on you?
Grace. The day ain't over yet.
Come on. Back to the Temperance. We can meet the new boss. And anyone else he's bringing along.
So the Lizard is an Argonian, who's pretty much their whole culture is based around the hunt. So it's hard to see him as a space pilot. Normally you don't see them in lore doing that.
Ardo said to expect you. I'm Zarelda Sage, Chief Mechanic, and this here's the Temperance, my pride and joy. I imagine you're excited to join the action. Speaking of, here's the rest of your squadron. Hey, Gani, I got your new pilot over here.
You go ahead, I'll meet you in there.
Now, I don't know what race
Welcome
that
to
is.
Vanguard Squadron. I'm Kyra Kuva. You can call me Gunny. Happy to have you on the team. Let's talk after the briefing, yeah?
You're joining one of the best outfits in the New Republic. Hope you can live up to it. Anyway, follow them into the briefing room. I think our new commander's waiting for you in there.
Okay, so that's how they're going to have us move around. I'm assuming Rogue Squadron's still around, which is the remnants of the old Red Squadron from New Hope.
Otto, meet our new Vanguard 5.
Oh, the one who saved your skin at Foster Haven. Ardo Baradai, Fleet Intelligence. A pleasure.
I heard they rewarded you with a posting to Chandrilla. A real honor. Very safe. But a good pilot shouldn't just gather dust. I needed people I can trust. And I figured you'd want to get back into the action.
Huh. There's no shortage of that around here.
Right. Let's get you briefed. Welcome back to the front line, Vanguard 5.
So real fast, Rogue Squadron is what Red Squadron became, which had Wedge Antilles, one of the most decorated non-Force user, and Luke Skywalker, of course. In the original lore, his niece and nephew ended up in Rogue Squadron, or just his niece, Janna Solo, who is the daughter of Leia and Han, with Jason being her twin, and then Anakin Solo being the youngest. Only Janna is still alive. She had to kill her brother. And Anakin kind of gave himself over to the Force in a complicated situation. This is all old lore. Sorry about this.
As you've no doubt experienced, the Empire is jamming communications across the sector. I fear these blackouts could be a prelude to invasion. Vanguard Squadron, I need you to split up to solve this. Frisk and Grace, bring our new pilot to the Brental Systems borders. The scouts we sent to investigate haven't reported in. Find out what happened to them. Then regroup with your squadron near the planet Cavus. Gunny and Keo, that's where you're headed. If I were still an Imperial, well, I'd send jamming ships there. Knowing the Empire, I expect they're using these jamming vessels to disrupt our long-range comms. They'll have TIE squadrons in tow. Destroy all Imperial squadrons and jammers. Communications must be restored for Project Starhawk's future. When you've succeeded, regroup and return to the Temperance. Let's see how you do, Vanguard Squadron.
Got a moment. Hello. Grace Salia Vatara Sina. Grace, if you like. It's a pleasure. I've been with Vanguard long enough for Gunny to trust me with second position. And she doesn't trust easily. Especially those from Imperial families.
I was wondering why her name sounded so formal.
Everyone finds out sooner or later. Yes. Unfortunately, my dear estranged family builds TIE fighters for the Empire. And I take great delight in blasting those fighters to stardust. I trust you will too. See you out there.
So she's an heiress.
Oh, hey! I'm Kyo Venzi. Welcome to Vanguard Squadron. You'll do great things with us. Trust me. This is an amazing team. I went from semi-pro racing to fighting the Empire. Quite a change. But everyone in Vanguard lifts up the others. You'll fit right in. Whatever this Project Starhawk is, I suppose the commanders will tell us when they're ready. But for now, we have scouts to find. According to the battle plan, we aren't flying together on this mission. But you'll be on my wing sooner than later. See you out there.
I somehow don't really care about all this, but I feel compelled to see which way is the exit. That's the exit. Okay. To have you guys hear it.
Finally, chance to get acquainted. Like I said, the name's Gunny. Stay sharp, keep your nose clean, and we'll be off to a good start. We had comm blackouts like this right before the Empire invaded Minban. Lost a lot of friends. But I learned to shoot a blaster. You'll be flying with Frisk and Grace today. Meet them if you haven't. The best advice I can give you is this. Stick with your squadron. It's simple, but sometimes hotshots and lone wolves need to hear it. Get to your ship.
So something I'm already not liking about how they did this game, EA could have done so much better. And maybe just a language thing. I'm not going to... Well, I'll let you guys meet the argument. But if you watch this next one, watch the pauses between them talking. They don't flow. They're like, pause. Next set of lines. And I'm just not a fan of that. They could have done better.
Nice to meet ya. Squad calls me Frisk. Only Grace calls me by my real name. And only when she's mad. I know it's not often you find a handsome fella like me fighting for the Rebellion, New Republic, or whatever we are now. I used to be in what you might call acquisitions. You know, hunting down trophies, antiques, anything collectors wanted. Until I got that pesky death mark, of course. How was I supposed to know that painting was fake? Or that the Imperial Governor was gonna show it off to Admiral Thrawn?
Who would know?
That's what's great about this place, though. They always got a berth for a good pilot. Death mark or not. But say, you play Sabak? I'm trying to learn, but no one around here ever wants to play me. Maybe we could, go a few rounds, huh? For credits, of course. It's the only way I'm gonna learn, right? Guess we should get on and fix that comm blackout.
So obviously he's trying to be a card shark.
Up in the cockpit. A mission already? Good. I'm not one for waiting around. Got an X-wing ready for you here. A real beauty if you need... Sorry. The droid's giving me the eye. Little rust buckets are always planning something, right? I was gonna say, if you need anything for that shiny starfighter of yours, just come to me, alright? I'll see you fixed up. We should run a pre-flight check on your X-wing. Climb into the cockpit when you're ready.
like, I hope you guys are picking up on that weird pause they're doing. I'm just not a particular fan.
The X-Wing. Backbone of the Rebel Alliance and our new republic. A good all-rounder that'll stand up to any starfighter or capital ship in the Imperial fleet.
Exactly what I was expecting. Nothing special.
Good choice.
Oh.
Looking for something?
Oh.
I'll get it ready.
Okay, so that's fine. Oh, R2.
I'll get it ready.
So, him mentioning Grand Admiral Thrawn's a big deal. I don't know if you've been watching Rebels, which I actually haven't been missing. They made Grand Admiral Thrawn canon, who was always my favorite, like, Legends character. He only survived in 3 book series and was killed. But he was the two things. Grand Admirals are the highest rank in the Imperial military. Period. Minus the Emperor himself and Darth Vader. Taking it a step further, he's an alien. He's an alien. Palpatine was xenophobic. So the fact that he made it to Grand Admiral shows how good he is. By the way, his real name is Mithra Naruto, but their race Chiss. They take the center part. He was able to blockade all of Coruscant with no ships. He took 6 meteorites, cloaked them, and then pretended to launch a bunch of them. Blew one up so they knew it was there, that they were in the air, and then just left them. Or maybe like 20 something, but he pretended like it was over 100. And he was able to make civilizations surrender without firing a shot because using their painting, or like he would learn their culture from their paintings. So he would see it's a fake immediately because he knew his art. In case y'all hadn't guessed, he's one of my. And the only reason he died is because a bodyguard betrayed him. Spoiler alert. If you ever read the book series, they're not canon anymore, but they're still awesome.
Away we go. Stay close, Vanguard 5.
Remember your mission parameters, Vanguard Squadron?
Find the scouts, smash the jamming ships, and get back before the cantina closes.
I think Commander Javes skipped that in the briefing.
Thanks, Ardo. We'll be careful.
Regroup at Cavus once you find our missing pilots, alright? See you soon. Good luck, you two.
Alright, so I followed who I was supposed to follow. Now where do I go?
Our jump point's just ahead.
I don't know why I did that. I was like, oh, follow her, and it doesn't change even after she starts looping. So I can get this over with. Yeah, but I need to see Rebels because he's in there. He's apparently a major villain in it. And I've heard they give him good justice. I haven't seen it yet, so that'd be something to look forward to. So we're talking Star Wars. I'm going to fanboy. I'm not apologizing, really. Just bad reflex.
Engines are hot.
Thank you for watching. This has been Jack with the Geek's Perspective. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe so you can be alerted and follow all my additional content coming out. Not to mention, if you go down into the comments, you'll find all my social media accounts, including Facebook, Twitch, Twitter, and even a Patreon down below. And by being a Patreon member, you'll be able to access videos as soon as I post them, and even some videos that do not get released for even months at a time. So, thank you, and thank you for supporting me.